Why did God call Adam first after that transgression?
Ooh.
And what if men, fathers and sons, holding more men accountable could influence us to just live out these things better? So, Nnamdi, as a married man, speak to the brothers, man.
As you see, like say in the garden, what you saw was passivity. A lot of times that's what's happening. Women will do whatever we need them to do, period. She needs to see you being unselfish. You want her to give you some when you tap her at the end of the night. Hey, why don't you go ahead and help her on some of the things like doing the dishes? Why don't you go ahead and clean the
Talk about it.
You know, take care of the kids, clean them up, take something off of her hand a little bit.
I do hear a lot of women, even on these social clips. Shout out some of these blogs we follow. I gotta name drop something, I ain't gonna lie. Spiritual World, Shade Room. Y'all, we always talk about what the women can do better. What can men do better to hold each other accountable?
This is an Iwegbu production.
Period.
Question, why did God call Adam first after that transgression?
Ooh.
And it makes me think about, what if men, fathers and sons, holding more men accountable could influence us to just live out these things better? So, Nnamdi, as a married man, speak to the brothers, man. Like, what is your word for them? Because I do hear a lot of women, even on these social clips. Shout out some of these blogs we follow. I gotta name drop something, I ain't gonna lie. Spiritual World, Shade Room. Y'all, we always talk about what the women can do better. What can men do better to hold each other accountable, man?
That's good.
And really, to be honest with you, men, as you see, like say in the garden, what you saw was passivity. A lot of times that's what's happening. Letting the woman kind of lead the way, and then we're like, you know, blaming it on her. No, it was her. It was the woman that you gave me. And it's like, we're not standing firm. We're not being assertive. A lot of times here, most of the time, women will do whatever we lead them to do. Yeah. Just period. So guys, first off, we need to take advantage of those that are in the body of Christ, getting around other godly men that are, like, if you're single, you need to be around some married men. Yeah. Okay? Because you need to see, what does it look like to be a godly man? Okay? So you need to get into a lot of times we have to, nowadays every church got small groups. But a lot of times people aren't joining. They're not getting in it. Get into those small groups. Get around some dudes with some gray hair. Why?
That's facts.
Because they made some mistakes.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Good. I like that.
I think that one of the things that we do in culture, a lot of times we champion the guy who seems like he didn't make the mistakes. Talk to the dude who made the mistakes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times there's brothers who get out of prison and then they try to talk to the youth to tell them what not to do. Yep. But we need to also have the brothers that are married or been divorced a few times. They need to talk to the single brothers to see what they shouldn't do, man. So that's what we got to do. We got to go and learn and glean from those that are further ahead than us. There's some experiences. Even for me, I'm always sitting there like a student, like, man, okay, look, okay, OG, tell me what this, okay. They can see some things just based off of experience, man. If we stand assertively, if we be the example, I believe a man, like, we're going to be the example and the woman will follow. I remember being in different counseling sessions, even before we got married, and I felt like the pastor, so he was always on me, like talking to me, like, look at her, man. But what I started to see is, it's something that we talked about last year, that marriage is a mirror. Like, she will eventually do whatever it is that I'm doing. Like she said, whoever you connect with, that's what you'll start to,
and vice versa
to do.
Too. Yeah,
vice versa. So men, we have to take a stand, man. Yeah, we have to be the example in the house. Like she said, I wasn't every morning getting up on my face. She need to see you on your face. Yeah. She need to see you praying. She need to see you being unselfish. You know, stepping outside the box. You want her to, give you some when you tap her at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't did nothing. Hey, why don't you go ahead and help her on some of the things like doing the dishes? Why don't you go ahead and clean the take care of the kids, clean them up and all those different things. Take something off of her hand a little bit. We have to be that unselfish example, man, and we would have a more thriving relationships overall if we do that.
Hey, thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you could do us a huge favor, please hit that like button and please subscribe.
Yes, and please do not forget to hit that notification bell. We need y'all to be locked in every single time we drop this fire content. Yes. Also, we need y'all to follow us on all social media platforms at the Iwegbus. And look, we will see y'all on the next video.